If you're in a relationship with somebody you like, somebody you love, I mean, these are things that are normal. They make us human. You can use it to spice things up. You can just call your boyfriend or your girlfriend to come check something. You come close and give to him. What's up? I'm too fun. Damn. You guys are welcome to another episode. My name is Perry and this is the channel to be if you're looking for business, lifestyle, and all things fun. I remember there was a time in KNUST and there was this guy who was on our floor. I mean, he's a hard guy. He's always doing hard guy, no challenge, hardcore. Meanwhile, this guy is filling gas and taking it to girls on the 7th floor, Africa Hall. This is like 200 meters high. This is a skyscraper, but this hard guy was just doing these things. I mean, for most boys, we call this word Yakubu. So today, I'm going to be talking about nasty or weird or awkward things in relationships that are perfectly normal. There are some of them that if you hear of it, you're going to be like, But they're perfectly normal. If you don't do it with your partner, who else are you going to do it? So without wasting my time, do well to tap on the like button, subscribe, and let's jump right in. Number one, sleeping naked. I know in the beginnings of relationships, sometimes you're shy, you want to be the creepy, you want to be the good guy, the good girl. If you enjoy sleeping naked, it's perfectly normal. Sleeping naked is one of the best forms of sleeping. You can't sleep with jeans, and if you are with somebody that you love and you sleep naked, I mean, you are just creating an avenue, an ambience to encourage, you know what I mean?
Oh my God! Wow!
So sometimes, if you love the person or you are not necessarily in a new relationship, just try and sleep naked to spice things up. Now let's talk about farting. I know this part is a bit complicated. As for this one, I know it's a little bit controversial because growing up, personally, sometimes when you want to do it, you are told to excuse yourself. And if you don't do well to excuse yourself and you actually do it in the presence of everybody, you are actually asked to say, excuse me, and you say it to sort of validate what you just did. And sometimes maybe you've eaten something terrible and so the outcome is going to be even more terrible. If you're in a relationship with somebody you like, somebody you love, I mean, these are things that are normal. They make us human. You can use it to spice things up. You can just call your boyfriend or your girlfriend to come check something. He comes close and give to him. Jesus! For some of you, I don't know when was the last time you saw or heard your spouse actually doing it. Personally, I know someone who is in a relationship with someone, and for the last 2 years, he's not heard it. Snoring. Now, snoring is natural. It is a defect. People can actually work on themselves to prevent it or stop it or minimize it. As a matter of fact, there are drugs and practices to actually help you. If the person snores, if you love the person, you can prescribe certain things. You can prescribe medicine, drugs, you can prescribe therapy or to support the person. And sometimes when you see them in the night doing it, you can actually wake them up to start afresh. It's not a cause for you to fight your partner or divorce your partner like it happens in divorce court.
If Brandon doesn't change, we're not going to be together.
Don't use it against them. Don't spill it in public like it's a secret. Taking a dump in your partner's house. See, we all eat. We all ingest. We ingest. It's normal. My science terms are coming, boy. Our metabolism, we can't control it. It just happens naturally because we are human. If it happens that you're in your partner's house and you actually want to do number two, it's not enough cause to be shy or scared. Or, in these kind of situations, it's then you know that your thing doesn't want to actually go. You're going to flash it 2, 3, 4 times and it's not going to go. You're just going to be in there looking like that. In the beginnings of relationships, most people are shy to do it. If they want to do it, they actually wait for the person to get out of the washroom before they actually go and do this. 2, 3 years down the line, you are sitting here doing it. He's standing here brushing his teeth. It's normal. It's natural to to take it down. Now let's talk about drooling. Most of you are scared of sleeping outside. Either you fart in your sleep or you actually drool in your sleep. There's always help for some of these things. You can just see a doctor, see a therapist, or get drugs to do. Sometimes you don't even see that you're doing it, you don't even plan to do it. But eventually it happens. Each of us at one point in time of our lives, it's happened. Probably you're not a frequent drooler.
Stop it. Get some help.
There's also this thing where people sleep with their eyes open. Sometimes it's scary. You think they're looking at you, they're talking to you, but they are gone. It's like they are dead, especially if you have to use 2 fingers to close their eye. So please, if you know you do some of these things, just acknowledge it. Once you enter a relationship or you are entering on the way, acknowledge it. Tell them, in as much as you are conscious about your problems and your issues, others are also conscious about it in how to relate with you. So once you communicate with them and they get to understand it, they also find ways and means to either support and help you overcome them. Guys, we are humans. Sometimes let's not divorce people, let's not break up with people just simply because some of these things are part of them. So these have been some nasty, weird, awkward stuff people do but are perfectly normal in relationships. If I missed any of them, you can just drop it in the comment box. If you know you've been doing some of them too, you can let me know in the comment box. If you like this, please subscribe and share to somebody who shouldn't break up because the boyfriend drools in bed. On to the next one. Adios.